Warning, this video is not for you if you do not believe in casual sex, or sadly if you're already in love with your sneaky link. You just gone a little too far. I don't know how to help you. I can help you fall out of love though. Maybe. My food is on the way, and I'm having a herbal refreshment. And I'm here to help the girlies today. Has to be done. Has to be spoken about. We have to talk about this. You have to stop it. It's not cute anymore. We're done with doing this anymore. Finished. I'm also gonna be eating noodles because I'm hungry. It's lunchtime, and why not? Oh, they gave me mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. I'm just gonna pick out these mushrooms, which actually brings me to my first point. You need to be picky. I know I'm being picky right now, picking out my mushrooms and shit, but it really brings me to my first point. You need to be picky. You're falling in love because you're having sex, and you're falling in love because you're getting attention. You're not falling in love because you see this person as boyfriend material. Are you even thinking about what is boyfriend material? You need to be picky. Pick out these bums like I pick out these mushrooms. Basically what I'm saying, let me taste this. This is exactly what I needed. But back to being picky, right? I need you guys to stop thinking that sneaky link standards are the same as boyfriend standards. And let me actually pause here. Let me pause here and rewind for a second. Let me rewind. I believe casual sex needs to be less taboo. We all have urges. We all want to canoodle, and if you're not in a relationship and you want to canoodle, what are you supposed to do? Oh, a fly. So if you're not in a relationship and you want to canoodle, what are you to do? What are you supposed to do? Okay, and that's what I'm talking about here. That's what I'm talking about in this video. I have the perspective that casual sex is okay. If you don't have that perspective, this video is not going to be for you, and I'm so sorry about that. I feel like pleasure is needed just like anything. We get hungry, we get thirsty, we get tired, we get this, we get that. Guess what? Our bodies are made to procreate, so yeah, we get horny. Science, okay? I feel like honestly casual sex is a thing that like a lot of people do. I would say majority of people do. Majority of single people, they're probably out here having some casual sex, right? But since there's kind of like so much shame associated with the topic, I feel like we haven't developed like social norms for it, and a lot of people get hurt, or a lot of people are confused, or a lot of things go without being spoken about. Basically in this video, I really just want to promote like honesty in these situations and vulnerability, because no matter the type of relationship it is, I feel like respect, safety, and honesty always should be a part of it. Even if it's casual, even if it's sneaky, even if it's once a month, once a year, you guys should be honest, you guys should respect each other, and you guys should want each other to be safe. Just my opinion. But I don't think people are really speaking about this part, you know? People want to just say, don't have the sex, don't have the casual sex. Guess what? When I was single, I wanted dick. And guess what? I'm not even wrong for saying that. So what was I to do? Go rush into a relationship so that I could get some pleasure? I mean, I could deal with it myself, but in addition to wanting pleasure, you know, you want human interaction. You want somebody feeling you. You want somebody touching you. You know what I mean? Oh, you want that whole experience, but you don't want to rush into a relationship, or you don't want to be in a relationship, or you like being single, or you're just not ready for a relationship, whatever the case may be. You're in the mood for some casual sex, right? And now you have to learn how to navigate that, because you want to be safe during that, of course. So now you're at the point where you want a sneaky link, or you want a friends with benefits, and you're like, oh shit, how am I not gonna like catch feelings for them? Like, how am I not gonna want to be in a relationship with them? How am I just gonna keep this as like we're having sex casually? Like, I feel like even me saying it right now, it sounds kind of crazy, but you know, these are relationships that exist. Sorry. These relationships exist already as situationships, so why not literally put a name on it? Like, stop being confused, stop thinking like one person wants something, one person doesn't. Are you guys something? Are you guys not? Do you both just want sex? Do you guys both want something more? Like, we need to start talking about these things, and that's why I really promote like putting the label of friends with benefits on a situation, or sneaky link on a situation, because that helps you guys both establish what's going on. Basically, somebody that you consistently see for casual sex and nothing more. Maybe friendship, maybe you guys hang out. I mean, of course you guys hang out because you guys need to hang out. to you know, canoodle, you both have the understanding that this is strictly for pleasure and this is not love, and this is not a relationship where we're dating or we like each other in that sense. And I know some people cannot have sex if you don't have the love part, and I understand that, and I feel like you wouldn't even want to be having casual sex, so I feel like you wouldn't even be wanting to watch this video. But that's also okay, you know, like if you're a person who can only have sex with strong emotions involved, like that's normal too, you know. I'm a person that can have casual sex. There are people like that and there are people who aren't like that, and nobody's wrong and nobody's right, and everything is okay in the world, and the world keeps spinning. Here is where things might get tricky for some people, okay? I might even take another hit before this section. Yeah, let's actually take a hit. You should really not be picking your ideal dream man as your sneaky link, okay? You're gonna fall in love with him. If you find a man who reaches all of your requirements, standards, you like his personality, and he's attractive, and he has a good job, and he has his own apartment, and a car, and a dog, and a good relationship with his family, and he buys you anything he wants, you're gonna fall in love with him. Okay, I really suggest you make a list of things you want in a long-term partner, you know, and keep that list in the back of your mind or in your notes app and use that for how you categorize people. Thinking about this, categorizing people could be mean. Potentially could be mean. But say you meet a bunch of different guys, right? Some of them fall on that list of like ideal partners and some of them don't. And I'm gonna be honest, when I would see this when I was single and I would see how some people fall in, some people don't, I act accordingly. And I don't know if that is mean or rude or bitchy, but when I was single, I'm not talking about now because I love my husband. I love my husband. If I saw like a man that reached a lot of my standards and that seemed like somebody I would want to date, I would go the dating approach to it. I would be like, nah, take me out to eat, let's go do something, let's go on a date and see what happens. But if I see a guy who's just hot and then he has nothing else to offer, yeah, they would go straight into my sneaky link category. I was the type of person before where it's like, I love to experience different things. And I also used to believe that I was happier single because I genuinely believed that no man was gonna make me happier than I made myself. And that's why it took me so long to like find a relationship that I like love and feel so strongly about. Like the relationship I'm in right now, healthy, loving, caring, he listens, he understands me. I feel like we're equals, I feel like we're partners, you know? But I used to be single as fuck, proudly single. Like I would rather be single, but I still liked experiencing things. So it was like, all right, I want to hang out with this guy because he seems fun and attractive, but do I think that he's gonna be my boyfriend? No. But it's important for me to know in my head that that's what I'm doing. And this is the part that I think people have issues with. It's important for you to communicate with them. Very important. I am always the type to communicate. For example, hold up. My noodles were looking too yummy right now. I have always been the type to be like, look, I'm not looking for a boyfriend right now. If you want to hang out with me, cool. If you want a girlfriend and you want me to eventually be your girlfriend, I am not the type for you at the moment. And you know, like people are gonna respond to this like however their body does. You know, some people could respond fine and be like, yeah, sure, casual. Some people could have emotions towards you and be like, no, I cannot do that. And that's when you have to be like, we just have to cut it off. We just have to end this because somebody's gonna get hurt, you or the other person, anybody. But you should always be like honest with where you're at, you know. And then on the flip side, right, like if you have a person that is just like a casual sex person and then you start falling in love with him, you need to work up the courage and tell him something. You need to say, look, I'm developing feelings for you, because we need to know where everybody's at. You need to ask him. That's another thing. You cannot be with these sneaky links acting like they're your boyfriends. You straight up need to be like, look, like what are we doing? I'm the type of person where after like 2 weeks, 1 week, I'm already like, all right, what's the vibes here? What are the vibes? And honestly, I feel like the hardest part sometimes, I feel like especially for girlies, especially what I'm seeing online, I feel like I see a lot of people having a really hard time with letting go. If the person that you're involved with doesn't want anything serious and you just stay because you rather have a little bit than have all of them, you're hurting yourself. That's not good. That is not okay. Not good. for the mental. Also, when it comes to being open and honest, this is something that I'm gonna say that may be a shock to some, but I feel like if you're having casual sex and you're not involved in a relationship and you guys are both okay with it, you guys can have whatever sexual escapades you want as long as everybody is safe. At least that's how I felt about things. Like, I'm basically talking about having a roster, okay? I'm talking about rosters right now. Let's just get into it. Let me just say, if you have a roster and you're mad that a person you're involved with has a roster, you're being a hypocrite. You guys both have a roster, so be it. Oh well, whatever, get over it. As long as you guys are both being safe. When I say safe, I'm talking about condoms. I'm talking about being very mindful about STDs, being very demure about who you're sharing your coochie and private parts with, and also not being nasty about it. This is why we have so many different types of relationships. Some people don't even want their friends with benefits sleeping with another person at all. And then to me, that's where I feel like things get tricky, because when things are like monogamous like that, I feel like the chance to develop feelings are higher. I would feel like roster gives less chances to develop strong opportunities for people because you're sharing yourself with so many people. I feel like some people might just like not like me after I'm talking so much in this video. I just have like a progressive view on sex. Like, some people are in open relationships. Some people are together 10 years and they're not boyfriend and girlfriend and they're fine with it. Okay, you need to find what you like. Everybody's at a different place in life, you know what I mean? Some people, they might want many partners. Some people might want one partner. I was once at a phase where I wanted many partners and I was fine with it. I don't know, as long as you're safe about it, I feel like it's okay. I need to sit. I don't even know why I've been standing this whole video. I also need water. Another thing I wanted to talk about is like, people can be on a sliding scale on those categories I was talking about earlier. Say you guys are at friends with benefits, but you guys both notice that you develop feelings for each other. So you have the conversation about it, and then you guys both shift each other to dating. And then maybe one day you guys shift each other to boyfriend, girlfriend. But this all only works if you guys are at the same mindset about the relationship, you know? And do not let people manipulate you. People are liars. People are manipulators. Make sure you trust the person. However, for me, I feel like people going from like a more serious part of the scale to like a more casual part is hard, because like if you were like dating somebody and you were really in a relationship with somebody and then you guys decide like things aren't working anymore, let's just be like casual sex partners, that could get tricky. The scale is like something that like you can go up, but once you go up, could be dangerous. Can't really go down. Could just end. You know what I mean? At least for me personally. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is all really based on personal experience. Main thing though, I just feel like you guys need to be talking to each other. You guys really need to be thinking about this. And another thing I feel about with sex, no matter who it is, you guys are exchanging energy with each other. I'm a more spiritual person, so maybe some people don't think about this, but like, I really think that we are like exchanging energy with each other. So even people that were like my sneaky links or friends with benefits, whatever, I still kind of cared if they were a good person. Like, I actually still cared that they respected me, and you should care about these things. I just encourage you and anybody that you're like involved with to literally sit down and have a conversation about the dynamics of your relationship and the boundaries that you guys have with each other. And boundaries only work if you trust each other, you know? Like, you really need to trust the person. I know I said like I believe in casual sex, still very true, but I still think sex is a big exchange of something, you know? It's like a big thing still. So yeah, I just encourage like a conversation about boundaries. Very good boundaries to set are like, if you use condoms and you feel uncomfortable with them using no condom with other people, you have to like let them know. Like, you have to say like, I only feel comfortable having sex with you if you're having sex with condoms with everybody. You know what I mean? And honestly, like adults, like grown adults, we're all grown adults. If you're having sex, I would assume you're a grown adult, you want to act grown, you should be able to have these type of conversations. You should be able to bring it up. You should be able to say these things. You should be able to like let people know when you're upset, let people know like how you feel. Also, oh my god, I feel like I don't even need to say this, but I'll just emphasize it just in case. Please do not do anything you don't want to do. You can always change your mind. You can always say no. They can text you on some what are you doing, you can be in the mood, and every single other time that you guys met up, you guys had sex, but that day they come over, something's off and you just don't want to, you can totally just not. They should be understanding. If they get mad, you shouldn't invite them over again. If they're understanding, you know that you have a situation where the person actually cares about you as a person as well. Like, you guys are having like a pleasure exchange, like you guys both want sex, sure, but you guys should also still both care about the well-being of each other. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I want dessert now. These have been in my fridge for a little bit. I hope they're okay. and Swedish candies. Okay, wait. I can't even believe I forgot to say this. You should not be going on dates with your sneaky link. Like, going on romantic dates with your sneaky link is insane work. Even going to run errands with your sneaky link is crazy work. Anything that's too domestic, crazy. Keep it casual. If anything, keep it slutty. This is your one chance to be a slut, and you have a person who wants to be a slut with you, and you guys have terms and agreements and boundaries and respect each other. At that point, enjoy it. Be a slut. That's the whole point. I feel like, honestly, when a friends with benefits or a sneaky link situation is based mostly prioritizing the sex part, that's when it's the best and easiest. Stop going on dates. Stop caring if they liked your picture. Stop caring if they viewed your story. Literally just see the situation as what it is, take it as what it is, and have fun. I'm gonna assume you're hot. I'm gonna assume you're a baddie. I'm gonna assume that you want power over your sexuality. So do whatever you want to do, but don't let it fuck with your heart. And don't let these guys manipulate you. You need to stand up and you need to say, look, you do not treat me like somebody you want to date. So honestly, I'm not going to treat you like somebody I'm dating. Case point, period. Like, keep it casual. That's the thing. If it's casual sex, you have to keep the whole thing casual. Stop caring too much about them. And as I said, they shouldn't be your ideal partner. If they are, you set yourself up for failure, you know? Should be somebody that you're attracted to, of course. Should be somebody respectful. Should be somebody nice. But doesn't need to be the person that you're gonna marry. No, it's probably better if it's not, because then you're just gonna have a weird situation. Or honestly, if it's the person that you're gonna marry, you'll probably end up marrying them. So I guess, like, either way is okay, but I don't know. Okay, wait. I asked you guys on Instagram for any questions you had. I'm gonna go through that now. Why do I get UTIs so much? I'm over this shit. Maybe you're not peeing after sex. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. Maybe your sex toys are dirty. Maybe their dick is dirty. Sorry. I would say to always pee after sex. How often are you hitting your sneaky link up? Okay, I feel like you should not hit up your sneaky link that much. You should really not text them on some like, how are you doing shit. Like, hi, how are you? No. You should keep it at, hey, you free tonight? Yeah. No. Okay, tomorrow? Sure. Whatever. It should really be like that, because why am I gonna have a whole conversation with you? We're gonna talk in person and then we're gonna do what we're gonna do. But I would say hit them up only when you wanna see them. Don't be on no fangirl shit. Don't be on no girlfriend shit. Don't be on no good morning shit at all. At all. I would say no more than once a week. Yeah, once a week or less. Being in a relationship but wanting casual sex, LOL. What? Girl, okay, either you're poly, or you need to just break up with whoever you're with and just be single. You need to talk with your partner about that. Yeah. Why must the girlies participate? Men don't deserve casual. Because to be honest, the same way a man wants pussy, a girl wants dick. And honestly, I'm really tired of people thinking that it's bad for a girl to just want to have sex. It's totally okay for a girl to want some dick. As long as you and the guy are putting in the same amount of effort, which really should not be much. Like, you guys should be putting in minimal effort with each other and keeping it casual. It's fine. It's fine. If the girl is here fucking cooking the man breakfast and giving him lunch for work and driving him places and doing all this shit, okay, that's different. But if I'm treating him the same way he's treating me, I really don't see the problem. I really don't see the problem with girls wanting casual sex. Why is it okay for guys to want casual sex? Why is it okay for guys to be praised for having casual sex, huh? How to turn your male hoe into a housewife. Parentheses, he's close. I'm gonna tell you right now, girl, you are not here to fix him. He's not reaching your list. He's not reaching your standards. So you know what? You're not gonna turn him into a housewife, because he is just a hoe. He's a hoe. And I'm sorry that I had to break it to you guys like this, but you're not turning a thoughty man into a loyal, loving boyfriend. You're just not. It's not gonna happen. He needs to want to be your boyfriend. Guys who want casual sex, they don't want to be your boyfriend. They don't. They want casual sex. And if you just want casual sex back, fine. But also don't lie to yourself and don't just take what you can get, because you deserve way better than that, okay? But yeah, no, we're not transforming anybody into anybody. The reason I picked my man right now is because, to be honest, how in love with me he is right now, he has been that way since I first met him. The person that you want to be with forever should make you feel like loved and like it's easy to love you, that they want to love you. That's really it. They should eagerly want to love you. If they're on some wishy-washy shit, or they're on some like hoe shit, they're not ready for a relationship, or they don't want to be with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you can't expect somebody to change. People change for themselves. Like, people don't change for other people. Is it too weird to have every person test for STDs beforehand, even if it's just a one-time thing? I don't think that that's weird. I definitely have asked people in the past, and people have asked me in the past, like, if I have gotten tested, when is the last time I got tested, like, what were the results, and I'll happily say them. I don't think it should be weird. As I said, we're literally adults. We're adults. We're literally adults. And it's like, if you're doing adult things like having sex, you should be able to have adult conversations. Thoughts about the mental change that happens when you switch from casual sex life to committed. So here is how I realized that I was done having casual sex and I actually really wanted a relationship. Casual sex for me, when I really loved being single and just wanted casual sex for the pleasure aspect of it, to have a little bit of fun, to have the experience, to have the friendship also, it was fulfilling to me. I woke up the next morning, mad motivated, did my job, made videos, did what I needed to do, didn't really care about what they're doing. Low-key, it felt selfish in a way because I just woke up feeling good. Like, I knew that I just got like the dopamine rush and I knew that I got the affection that I wanted. And then in the morning I woke up and I did what I needed to do, you know? Oh, my cat is here. Loki, please. Really? You just try to steal my chair? That's crazy, bro. Crazy work. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it used to be fulfilling to me. Then, I don't know what changed, but like, I really think I got to like a more stable place in life. I really felt like I got a lot of things in my life together and sorted out, and I felt like I was becoming the woman who I really wanted to be, and then I wanted to be a partner. Like, I felt like a part of me was like, oh shit, I really want to be like somebody's partner, you know? Like, I want a partner in life. And then as soon as that started happening, casual sex became very unfulfilling to me, and I noticed the shift right away. And then it was up to me to be like, damn, I just can't do this anymore, you know? And I'm very like honest with people. I would straight up be like, hey, like, I'm going celibate. I just feel like it's important to be in tune with yourself, and I'm very like self-reflective and in tune with myself. So if something leaves me feeling unfulfilled, I'm definitely gonna change what I'm doing. I'm not just gonna keep doing it. If you find that like you're having casual sex and then suddenly like it's not fun anymore, it's not fulfilling, then it's probably like, damn, maybe you want something else. Maybe you want something more, you know? Like, for me right now, where I'm at in life, I'm so happy like being in a relationship and being able to have sex with one person, the same one person. It feels really in line with where I'm at mentally right now. Before, when I only cared about my job and I only cared about making money and getting out of my disgusting apartment, like when I only cared about that stuff, what is a relationship gonna do for me? Nothing. Stress me out. Probably just stress me out more. And it's like, I was so fine with being single, but I still loved sex. I really get so mad when people take it as like such a taboo thing. The girlies love sex. But yeah, I just feel like the shift is just a shift of life, you know? Like, I don't feel like what I did before was bad. I don't feel like what I'm doing now is good or better. Like, I literally just feel ready for a relationship and a commitment to one partner. That's what I'm doing right now, and I'm fulfilled. I'm happy. You know, if I wasn't fulfilled and happy, then I wouldn't be in this situation. It's all about not letting yourself stay in situations where you don't feel fulfilled, you know? Casual sex could 100% be fulfilling, but it depends on how it makes you feel. That's why this is all personal, you know? This is very personal. How do I stop being so picky with guys? Don't stop being picky. Literally, I have always been very picky. Granted, I feel like I focused way too much on like the physical attraction part when it came to being picky, but it's fine to be picky. I feel like for casual sex though, like you should definitely be picky about appearance and picky about attraction, because that's the whole point. Ooh, how to feel confident during spicy time while naked? Honestly, I feel like the easy answer for here is turning off the lights, you know, make it dark in there, make it spicy, put a candle, low lighting, maybe some colorful lighting, maybe some LEDs, you know, like keep it chill. But at the same time, you need to know that this person is here to have sex with you, and they want to have sex with you, and they're excited to do that. So you should feel confident that they want you, you know? Like, there's no reason for you to feel insecure about it. Like, they're there because they want to be there, and they want you to have fun, you want to have fun. Like, feeling insecure during sex makes it less fun. When I would feel insecure in the past, like certain times I wouldn't want people to see me, or like I wouldn't want it to be bright in the room or whatever, like that makes everything feel like kind of less good, because in the back of your mind you're worried, you know? Like, you have another worry in the back of your mind there where you're not like focused on what's actually going on. Maybe what I would do is just like really start looking at yourself in the mirror naked, fully naked. Look at yourself, take note of everything, and just accept that that is your body. That's really something that I had to do that helped me a lot. Like I have a lot of stomach problems, so it's very hard for me to gain weight. I always feel like I'm very like small and petite, and sometimes like my weight fluctuates to like the lower end, and I just don't feel sexy. I'm not gonna lie, like I just don't feel sexy. But then like one day I just have to like look at my whole entire body and be like, this is my body. I am a woman. I am a beautiful woman, and I need to love myself. It's important to know that like anybody can be sexy. Literally any body type could be sexy. It's all about like the attraction you have with each other. But honestly, don't be afraid to turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Go under the blanket. Like slowly get comfortable with the person, and then eventually you should be at the point where like you can feel totally flirty, comfortable, and confident. How do I ask a friend if they want to hook up but stay just friends? See, communication. This is what I like. Go to them, bring it up in a cute way. Like it could be tricky. You just gotta be honest with it. Be like, hey, look, like I'm not looking to like date somebody right now, but I think you're hot. I think we have good vibes. I love hanging out with you. Do you think we could try like a friends with benefits situation? Maybe they'll be open to it, maybe they won't. Maybe they're already thinking it. Maybe they want to date you. That would cause some issues. But see, this is why you just need to bring it up. I feel like you just gotta say it bluntly. I'm not good at flirting. I do not have riz. I have 0 riz. But yeah, maybe say it in like a cute way, but just like bring it up. Literally just bring it up. And if you notice them getting like uncomfortable about it, just drop it. And also you need to go into the conversation knowing that what you're about to say might change the dynamic of your relationship forever, for good or for bad. So you gotta like kind of be okay with all of that, like all of the possibilities, you know? How do you break off a friends with benefits when the other person catches feelings? Okay, so like I've been in situations where I felt like they were catching feelings, but they didn't want to like say it to me. I'm not sure if they told you that they already caught feelings or if you just feel like it. I know that when I just felt like it, I actually just started like immediately asking. I'd be like, hey, so like why are you like flirting with me more than usual? Like, aren't we buds? Aren't we just best buddies? Aren't we just, you know, buddies? So yeah, I would bring it up. If they straight up told you, I just feel like you have to end it. You have to end it for the sake of them. If you don't end it and they just stay because they rather like have a little bit of you, then you're being an asshole. You're being an asshole, and you're being just like every single guy that we hate. You're being just like them. So I would say you have to cut it off. But how do you break it off? I think just be honest. I think just say it. Like literally just say it. But also be nice about it, you know? Like I just feel like with every conversation with anybody in general, like you should try to be friendly and be nice and be civil, you know? Like you shouldn't be arguing about this kind of stuff. I feel like a casual relationship should not bring you to the point of a super big fight, as long as you guys are acting accordingly. As long as you guys are in line with each other and in line with the stuff that you discussed, there should be no reason why a sneaky link is stressing you out all the way up here. You shouldn't be crying over them. You shouldn't be yelling at them. None of that. This should be a simple conversation. At least that's like how I dealt with things. You're not gonna stress me out. You're supposed to be here pleasing me, and now you're here stressing me out? Absolutely not. Like this is supposed to be a experience where I get dopamine out of it, you know? Like I shouldn't be stressed, I shouldn't be crying, I shouldn't be mad. You shouldn't be making me mad. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like 2 more questions. How do I tell if this man wants me or not? For context, we're friends with benefits and he sends mixed signals. You have to ask him very, very bluntly. Literally, you have to like bring it up on some serious shit. Like it should just be a conversation, like I said, but there can't be mixed signals. If he literally cannot give you a clear signal at all, you have to cut it off. You're flirting with me, and then when I ask you if you like me, you're gonna say no. You're weird. Goodbye. Thank you. Next. You can always find the next. You can always find the next. Okay, last question. How do I nicely kick them out of my place after doing our thing? Oh my god, I love this. Here's what I used to do. I'm so tired. I have to wake up early tomorrow. And they should get the fucking hint. If they do not get the hint, if they don't get the hint, I would straight up just be like, look, I'm not trying to like kick you out, but like I literally need to go to sleep and I have shit to do tomorrow. Thank you so much. This was great. Bye. See you next time. It should be easy. They shouldn't be wanting to sleep over. This is why I'm saying the people that you pick for casual sex is very important, because if you pick the wrong person, none of the shit that I said in this video even matters. If you can't trust them, nothing that I said matters. If they don't respect you, none of what I said matters. You literally have to just be picky and be safe. Safety is the most important important thing on this list, okay? Get checked for STDs, wear condoms, share your location with your friends or somebody in your family, send their Instagram, phone number, address, etc. to somebody that you trust. Make sure you let people know where you're going. This is just stuff in general though. Like, you should be doing this in your life. Like, I believe so much in being safe, and then sexual safety is like a whole nother thing. Don't be afraid to be a girl who brings condoms with her, okay? It's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to be in a situation where you are prepared than you're unprepared and then you have unprotected sex. Womp womp. We don't want to do that, okay? Don't be afraid to bring around condoms. Don't be afraid to bring lube. Don't be afraid to enjoy sex toys. Don't be afraid to enjoy sex. That's really the whole point here. Like, sex is fun, sex is great, casual sex is okay. But not that one girl that said she was in a relationship but wants to have casual sex. No, no, no. Bad, bad, bad. We're not doing that here. I don't condone cheaters. I hate cheaters. I think cheaters should literally go burn in hell, okay? Okay. So yeah, that's really it for this video. Thanks for eating my lunch with me, eating some desserts with me. Thanks for chatting with me. Did you guys like this more casual type of video? I'm really trying to post more. I just like don't know what to post. I literally don't know what to post. And then like right before my period every month, I have a fucking mental breakdown. So that's like already 2 weeks where I'm just like a mess. I love being a girl. I love it. I love it. I feel like whenever I ask, you guys don't care what I'm gonna post. You guys are like, just post anything. We just want to watch you and we just want to hear you speak. So do we like these casual videos where I'm just talking about shit? Let me know. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any more questions, ask them down below. Maybe I could do a part 2, or maybe I'll answer questions in the comments. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye!